네 옆자리 나 널 웃게 해줄 사람 나
Hello guys and welcome to this video. Today I will talk about a very delicate topic, which is how, in my opinion, Got7's choice of leaving JYP Entertainment was not actually one of the best moves. I know that many people are going to be mad and disagree, so please watch this video with an open mind. Everyone has different opinions, so it's okay to disagree. I'm asking you to respect my observations, and to respect any comments with other opinions. If you are not able to do that, I'm asking you to leave. My intention is not to spread hate, I will simply illustrate why I didn't like their decision, and how I think they should have moved instead. Every rude and hateful comment will be deleted because I don't have the time to deal with that. With this being said, let's get into it.
Just a taste of that sugar. It's okay if you...
If you are not familiar with the Got7 situation, I will briefly explain what happened to them, and then I will proceed sharing my own opinions. Got7 debuted under JYP Entertainment, but at the start of 2021 all the members departed from the agency. The members confirmed that they will continue as a Got7 and at the same time they are pursuing their solo careers. They have released a song Encore under Warner Music Korea, but now each member has signed with different companies. JB has signed with J Park's H1GHR label. Yoojim has joined AOMG, which is another label founded by J Park. Jin Young has signed with BH Entertainment. Youngji has signed with Sublime Artist Agency. Jackson is signed to his own label called Team Wang, and he's also in a partnership with Sublime Agency. Mark has signed with Creative Artists Agency LLC. Lastly, Bambam has signed a contract with Abyss Company. Despite being under different companies, Got7 will still make music as a group and also as individual artists. Now that I explained the situation, I will share my own opinions in different sections.
Just a taste of that sugar. It's okay if you...
Before anyone attacks me, I know well that Got7 left the group because JYP Entertainment didn't manage them correctly and because they weren't given creative freedom, and I honestly really respect them and hope for the best for them. I don't stand them, but I'm not a hater, of course. I am simply a casual listener who enjoys their old music. I can't hide the fact that their music after their departure has become so boring and the quality has definitely decreased. It seems like they lost their concept, their identity, their original sound. Maybe they want to rebrand themselves as a group, but I really do prefer their music and their concept under JYP Entertainment. The whole royal concept, You Calling My Name, Lullaby, their occasional bright bops, Look, You Are, those songs are just undeniably masterpieces. The new songs, Nanana, Encore, don't stand a chance next to their old bops. I just wish they kept their sound as it used to be because now their music doesn't feel like Got7 anymore. It's not as iconic. I also noticed many fans have admitted they didn't like Got7's latest releases and they aren't interested in the group anymore.
Just a taste of that sugar. It's okay if you...
I don't want to sound dramatic, but I can't help pointing out how different it feels now. I remember I used to binge watch their content and their videos, but now they aren't even promoting properly as a group. Their YouTube channel has become 100% about music and there are no fun contents anymore. The only videos are MVs and behind-the-scenes videos. I know they are grown men with many duties, but damn, they don't even appear on variety shows together like they used to. I don't know how to explain, but in my eyes they are now 7 soloists who occasionally promote as a group. The fact the members said they'd be back as a group sounds like an unkept promise because I thought they were going to focus on the group, but they decided to mainly be soloists instead. I totally respect their decision. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I wonder if I'm the only one who feels this way. I never see people sharing opinions about this matter, and I totally understand that it's a very delicate topic, but I just wanted to make this video to be able to share our opinions without any judgment.
Just a taste of that sugar. It's okay if you...
As I said about their music as a group, even their solo music hasn't captured my attention. Of course I am happy they are all doing what they truly love, but none of their solo music has been particularly good to me. I know it's 100% about personal taste, but it makes me a little sad that neither their group music nor their solo music has been satisfying to me. Youngji's Sugar is a very good song, but that's it. It's literally the only song I liked from all the members' solo careers. I don't know, as I said about Got7's music, I really do wish they kept their concept and sound unchanged. I know they have more musical freedom now, but maybe JYP Entertainment knew what they were doing, music-wise. Their old concept was definitely more well thought and it fit them better in my opinion.
Just a taste of that sugar. It's okay.
We all know that agencies are very strict and that they monitor and supervise their idols. I must admit that agencies controlling idols is not 100% a negative thing, because in most cases the agencies are simply protecting them and trying to avoid any major scandals. After Got7 departure, the members have been surrounded by controversies. I don't want my video to become strictly about Got7's controversies, so I will just briefly list some of them. If you need further context/explanation, just search on Twitter or Google and you'll find everything you need, but please, I don't want the comments section to go off topic. Anyway, I think it's very fishy that some members, JB and Eugem, chose J Park's labels. We all know how problematic and weird that man is, and it makes me wonder if the members simply don't care that he's a bad person. I personally think that the people you surround yourself with are a reflection of yourself, so it doesn't sit right with me the fact they chose to associate themselves with that man. I also remember that JB got into a controversy because he was doing a live stream and there was an explicit poster on the wall behind him. I don't really blame him for having that poster because it's his life and it's not my business, but I think he should have double-checked his surroundings before going live, because he has many young fans and he shouldn't have shown such an explicit poster. Another weird thing that happened is that Mark's friends have been under a pretty weird controversy. I also recall Bambam saying some weird things and he got into a controversy as well, and I think he could have easily avoided the mess if he simply was a little more vigilant and worded himself better. Also, Jackson Wang has said some crazy stuff lately, and I think he seriously needs some help. What I'm trying to say is that these guys need to stop messing up, because now that they don't have a major supervision it seems like they have no filter. I don't want to sound hateful or rude, but I think public figures like them should pay attention to this stuff. JYP Entertainment may have been limiting them, but maybe it was for the good, because they have been acting so unhinged without any supervision. I don't know, their behavior left me a little shocked, because I would prefer idols to be a little more vigilant and professional rather than being too nonchalant and getting into controversies every
Just a taste of that sugar. It's okay if you
I genuinely think they did a good thing leaving JYP, but what I personally didn't like about their decision was specifically to sign under different labels. I don't know, but that decision made me lose interest in them, and it made me see Got7 as individual soloists, and not as a united group. I don't want to discuss their bond, but I didn't like the fact that as soon as they left JYP they all started their solo careers. It almost sounds like they have always wanted to be seen as individual artists and not a group. I can't help but see them as soloists and not as a group anymore. I don't know if anyone else can relate. I just wish they all signed under the same label to avoid any confusion. They were a very popular group, and I'm sure any agency would have been happy to welcome them. As soon as they decided to sign into different labels, I couldn't not notice a decrease in popularity. I know popularity is not everything and that their happiness comes first, but they lost so many fans after that, and I wonder if that was the right thing to do. I feel like they could have easily avoided this decrease in popularity by simply signing in the same label and also by maintaining their original sound and concept. After all, fans stan a group for the music, and if the music changes too much then people will naturally lose interest. I hope you know what I'm trying to say in this video. I repeat that I genuinely wish the best for them and I am happy if they are happy, but was it really necessary to change so drastically? They would be so big right now if they maintained their concept. I remember the times when Got7 were one of the big names out there, but now they aren't the same anymore.
just a taste of that sugar. It's okay if you
I have seen so many people saying that Luna and Only One of, and other mistreated/underrated groups, should pull a Got7. I disagree with this statement so much because Got7 had a huge fan base to begin with, and they were privileged enough to leave and rebrand themselves. Even a popular group like them faced so many problems and they lost a big amount of fans. Underrated groups don't have the privilege to just get up and leave for many reasons. 1. Realistically speaking, agencies would not welcome an underrated group easily, since they wouldn't give them any profit. It'd be hard to find an agency that would invest money in a group who doesn't have high potential. 2. Even a big group like Got7 lost fans, so underrated groups would be left with an even smaller fan base than the one they started with. They would be basically forgotten by most. I agree that mistreated groups should seek a solution, but rebranding like this is not possible for everyone. It's ridiculous how K-pop stans always suggest to pull a Got7 as if it's the easiest and most successful thing in the world.
just a taste of that sugar. It's okay if you
If you're thinking what should Got7 have done, then, or what you're suggesting is impossible, well, my answer is that I think they should have done what Ikon did. Ikon recently left YG Entertainment and they all joined 143 Entertainment. They went on a hiatus to prepare for their comeback, but overall nothing changed and they are still the good old Ikon. Their concept and sound has not changed that drastically. They still promote as a group and make content as a group. The members are visibly happier, and it genuinely feels like nothing has changed. In comparison, to me Ikon is still the same exact group, while Got7 feels like soloists who sometimes make music together. I really needed to take this off my chest because sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who feels this way, and I want to know if anyone can relate. I really don't want to sound disrespectful, but this is simply how I see the situation and I can't lie anymore. Everyone acts like pulling a Got7 can solve any problem, but for me it was not a positive change at all. I feel like nobody ever talks about all the consequences of Got7 leaving JYP. I don't want to initiate fan wars with this video, but I used Ikon as an example because I think it was actually possible to rebrand without major changes, by simply signing under the same agency and by not changing the whole vibe of the group's songs. I came to the conclusion that Got7's new music is not for everyone, and it's okay to lose interest in them, but if they did what Ikon did then maybe I would still be a Got7 fan. I wish a bright future for both Got7 and Ikon, and I am very curious about what you guys think. This is all for today's video. If you've watched till the end, thank you so much. As you know, y'all are free to comment your opinions, but remember to be respectful. Thanks for watching and I'll see y'all in my next video.
My baby says she wanna dance with the ghost. She wants to leave me, yeah. 말을 해줘, 맘에